What is good, homies? This is Chris from the Small Hat Crew, joined today by Small Hat Nick.
Hello.
And Small Hat Manny of Mannyfest.
Hello, everybody.
It's been a minute.
He's just Small Hat Manny now. He belongs to us.
Yeah, Mannyfest doesn't exist anymore, I don't think.
I actually was working on a layout today.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Because I was doing I'm gonna be doing some Star Wars content at least until the 5K. So
yeah, no, I feel that. Okay, alrighty. We haven't dropped a video on you guys in a minute. We didn't upload for 3 weeks, dropped a video, and then didn't upload for 3 weeks again. So yeah, here we are today. We're finally here. Hopefully consistently from here on out moving forward. You want to give motivation to not drop another video 3 weeks from today? Maybe drop a like on the video. But with that being said, this leader's insane. I just thought, wait, so this leader, because he is fire. Well, he is a Phoenix too. Because he is gas, though. Because he is gas. Actually, I think we don't start with him. I think we segue and we finish it on a high note, you know, because I don't want to. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with Carrot, green leader, 5 life, 5,000 power, special, Minx, activate main. Once per turn, if you have a character with the Minx type in play, rest up to one of your opponent's cost 5 or less characters.
So the only Minx cards we have are Carrot cards. There's all of the Lanaguano, Inarashi, cat.
Yeah.
And I think there's the dog chick.
There's Beppo as well.
And Beppo. Well, he's purple, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no, I don't want
to... Green 2K counter Beppo.
I don't want to criticize her too much based off of the current card pool, because, you know, realistically, if she were to see play, it won't be based off our current card pool. There's no fucking way with the cards we have today.
But the thing is, that means that every card in this set has to be a banger.
Bro, I don't disagree with that. But what I want to get at, my criticism here is it has nothing to do with the current card pool. It has to do with existing leaders. This leader is worse Perona. Because like Nick was saying, Bonnie at home, but I think a more direct parallel is Perona, because Perona literally has this ability on her, but she hits 1 less. But in exchange for hitting 1 less, she has access to another color pool and a second leader ability that minuses 1. And then not to mention that second color pool also is Gecko. It's 8 cost Gecko color, you know.
True.
That's all black has been reduced to at this point. She has access to Gecko Moria. I don't know what you would have to print to make me want to play this leader over Perona. And Perona also isn't even like... I mean, she's fine, right? But she isn't crazy. I mean, that could change maybe after Sakazuki leaves. But either way, I would give up a life to have access to Gecko Moria. And if I'm not giving up the life, why would I not play Bonnie? So what do you guys think it takes for this leader to see play?
Nick, you go ahead and take it. I'll wrap it up.
Okay. Considering I didn't watch, so I don't know anything about the Minx characters. I kind of want this to fail because I just see this furry shit and I want it to.
They are catering to the furry fan base.
They are.
That's what it is.
But is that so wrong?
Yes. Bro, apparently there's people that wanted this character to be part of the Straw Hats.
A lot of people wanted her to.
I don't get it.
She does have a really cool thing that Minxes can do, and when it happens to her, it's pretty dope. But like, outside that one moment, I don't want to ruin it for you, Nick. But outside that one moment,
give a fuck. Well, actually, but the viewers though.
Like I don't want to ruin it. Like, you know, like she has a cool moment, but outside of that, it's kind of like
it's a cool moment. It's just a new form, like. You know?
But the first time we see it,
isn't it like in the presence of like Moonlight or some shit? Isn't it basically just werewolf? Like,
and then
I don't want to ruin it.
Chopper makes it so any Minx can just eat a rubber ball and take on their full moon form anyway, so it's like completely irrelevant.
Well, okay, my main thing here though is what does it take?
Oh, it can't happen. There's not enough room in OP08 to make her a good leader. Like they would have to dedicate half the card pool to her.
Do you not realize
they could though, right?
Other restriction on her as well.
There's what?
There's a whole restriction of that.
We forgot that. You have to have a Minx.
You can't just do
You
it.
have to control a Minx.
forgot. Oh my God.
No good Minx.
So
no. That doesn't matter though, because for all we know, they could print a one cost like Minx Searcher or something, and right there her leadability.
Pay for something.
But okay, but like, what if there's already a one cost still on the board from like turn 1 or something?
Okay, that's fine, but like you still have to have something. Like
no, I don't disagree. I agree that is so much more ass than Perona just doing it. But my main thing there was that like the criticism can't be because we don't have good Minx, because that could change. We have no way of knowing, you know.
But that's what I'm saying though. I don't think there's enough cards spots in the set to dedicate to Minx in order for them to make this leader viable and
That's what I'm saying.
Make me want to play this over Perona or over Bonnie.
There would have to be like a 5-cost Minx card that's just overstated and literally just says, when played, if Carrot is your leader, special 4 Minxes from the deck that costs 4 or less. Like that would have to be the card to be like, yo,
you think so? I don't think so. I think what it would take, all it would take would be like a 1-cost searcher that says like, if this character would be removed from the field, like tap it instead or something. I don't know.
You know what? I'll give you this. Minxes have a searcher, and it'll say Carrot has to be your leader, and it says you can search out 2 Minxes. So it's kind of like a Bonnie where you pay 1 to search. You look at the top 5, but you get to add 2.
I think you just give them a 1-cost searcher that says it can't be KO'd by card effects.
I will say Minx have a lot of 2Ks already for no reason.
Yeah.
There's 2K Carrot, there's 2K Beppo, and then they also have access to Echo Mamushi and Igarashi, but like neither of those cards are really good.
Yeah.
So like what's his name? Izo.
I don't know. It would take, because they could dedicate like 8 spots or whatever. Like think about like OP04 fucking Red Blue Vivi. They gave her like 8 cards in the set, you know, so they can give her all the cards. They can dedicate that much space to her they want to and still flop like Vivi. Like, I don't know. I just think this leader, I don't know how you print this leader in the same set as the next leader we're going to talk about. Manny, was that you wrapping it up, or were you going to wrap it up?
Yeah. That's me wrapping up.
Wow, okay.
There's a dumb restriction. I have to have a character on the board. It's literally the first effect of Vivi. I'm literally trading off. I'm not even trading off the 1 life for the second effect. I'm trading the 1 life for a restricted version of one of Perona's effects.
It's so crazy because it's like, even
like your opponent can just turn off your leader ability.
Bro, even if they gave you 8, even if they dedicated like 8 cards to her, right? And let's say the cards were good still, too, right? Are they good enough though to justify not running Gecko Moria? Like,
or not running Bonnie?
Right. Well, I mean that too, but still, like, I don't know. I would give. I'm Gecko Moria. I think he's the future One Piece.
I will say this.
What?
Whoever does play Carrot, we know they're a furry at home.
Oh, for sure. Not that there's anything wrong with that, right? Furries, if you let's get some furry likes on the video, furry. If you like the if you like animals, if you like anthropomorphic animals, how about you drop a like on the video, right? Because we stand with you in the small hat.
You can put an F in the comments for furries.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move on to another leader. Let's move on to one that I just don't think there's any even contention or anything about. Like, it's just obviously a good leader. We have Marco, Red Blue leader, 4 life, 5,000 power, Whitebeard Pirates, Dawn ×1, activate main, once per turn, draw 1 card. Then place 1 card from your hand on the top or bottom of your deck, then give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 for this turn. Insane.
Actually insane.
I
don't know if you were there when I was talking about it, bro. This leader plus Seaquake, the 1-cost Whitebeard event, just kills any 5k in the game.
Yeah.
It's actually insane.
It's so crazy. This one, it's because there's also people keep saying like there's a cost or whatever, right? But the cost is attaching the Dawn. It'd be one thing if it was tap 1. He attaches, so he still gets value out of the Dawn regardless. You know, if you're gonna swing 6k with the leader for that turn anyway, then the leader ability was basically free.
I'm like, that's how I feel with Uta. It's like, oh, it's not really a cost if I'm getting a card out of it.
Yeah.
And power.
It is so, Like, and then plus, so that one Dawn, so you still get the 6k out of the swing, right? But then you're cycling a card, but that cycle also leads to a stack. It only costs 1, so you can still play like 9 cost Sanji, for example. And because you're attaching that Dawn, and then you also get the minus 2k out of it, anytime that this leader fights for board, that one Dawn basically is 3k power. That is like Katakuri with an extra additional 1k every time he goes into a character. One Dawn gains 3.
Remove characters. It's actually insane.
It's actually so insane. And then like anytime your opponent turns anything sideways, he minuses it 2k for the turn. So even if they do counter out of your leader swing, which I don't think they probably ever will, right? But if they were to counter out a leader swing, another one of your bodies just turns into it sideways. Like this,
literally your searchers could now go after whatever body he minused.
It is this character. This leader is actually insane. And then the minus 2,000, like Nick was saying, there's stuff like Seaquake. Cards kind of fell off, but stuff like Jet Pistol could probably make a comeback because Jet Pistol becomes 5 Dawn, pop at 8k. Like, that is actually insane.
This leader is just Otama Jet Pistol.
Yes. Like, literally this, and I saw someone in the Small Hat Discord server saying that, like, Brett doesn't have, like, all that great as far as, like, removal goes or whatever. Like they were saying it as like black or whatever, but like literally Otama is your Suru, your like Ice Age and Great Eruptions. That is Gordon, Raise Max, you know, like pretty much. Go for it.
So you can play Strawbeard with this deck too.
Yes,
like,
you can.
Nami searches 9 cost Sanji, and then
you can stack the Whitebeard with the Marco effect. Play Sanji, play Whitebeard, gain 2k.
You can play the Whitebeard. You can play Shanks because Shanks dodges 2k blockers. With Marco leader ability, they're dodging 4k blockers. And you get the rush out of it. You can also play Dragon to get the 7k swing out of it. The 8k swing out of your leader, actually, because one's attached to him. So, you get an 8k swing out of your leader, and then you get the... Is Dragon 8k also? Or is he 9k? I think he's 8, right?
9k, yeah.
So you establish a 9k body in Sanji. He cheats another 9k body off the top of the deck. That 9k body makes your leader swing for 8 for the turn, and then you get the 9k rush out of it on top of it. Like, there are some insane, and then not to mention, this leader lets you play cards like Sanji and stuff, but this leader also basically lets you abuse like stacking synergies without having to play the stacking bodies. Yeah. You don't have to play the Doflamingos. You don't have to play the Peronas. Like, that opens up so much space. The biggest problem I was running into with like trying to play like Sanji and like Crocodile, for example, is you have to commit so much deck space. If you're gonna just start running Sanji, you have to commit so much deck space to stacking abilities so that Sanji is consistently performing. Marco says
just I've wanted.
Yeah. Go for it.
So I want a card like this for Blue Dofi so fucking bad.
That would have been dope.
Oh my god, this leader is insane. I tweeted, I believe that this will be the second Whitebeard Pirates leader to get banned. Literally, because you have to think too, it's like when he's coming out, and assuming like Sakazuki is still banned, the only things that are probably competing with him are what? Like what is competing with him on his level? There's the potential of maybe another leader we have covering, and there's like Gecko Moria,
Bonnie.
Yeah, there's Bonnie, but I just feel like I don't know, man. I don't know.
Now
the minute this leader hits 10 Dawn, it's fucking crazy from that point forward.
You know what's the craziest part about this card?
What?
Like, I feel also is the fact that it's Marco still doing all of these crazy things we're talking about, and then he also gets to play the blocker Marcos to be like, I'm just not. I have my infinite blocker. So this for like
Marco as well.
Yes.
Yeah, there is just so much that is so amazing about this leader, and this is all talking about just like abusing his cycle or whatever, what his cycle can turn into with the stack, but also it is also just a cycle. Like, it is attached to Dawn and you just get your cycle. It's So you, again, it does come back to the whole Sakazuki thing of like, he will constantly be digging one card deeper in the deck because he can keep drawing the same card and pushing the same card down deeper into his deck every single turn and everything. This leader could also potentially be like, I don't know if we ever go back to running 9-cost Mihawk, but like being able to Sanji Mihawk is pretty strong, you know? I'm 99% sure I am playing this leader when this comes out. Because red has been my favorite color since OP01. I played Luffy OP01 through OP03. There just hasn't been a good red leader that hasn't been Zoro or a Whitebeard not playing red, but just doing Whitebeard bullshit. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I play this. The only reason I could ever see myself not playing Marco would be because as I am now playing Gecko Moria, if my love for black, you know, if it overtakes red at some point, I don't know. The king also is actually looking interesting. The more I see people cook with him on Twitter, like combos and stuff, I don't know. Anything? Also, yeah.
I mean, also, you have the 7-cost ace that now has rush again.
Yes.
So it's like, all right, cool. Pay 7, -3 the 2 bodies, and then Marco effect minus another 2k. Does something. You minus something by 5.
Yeah, you do. And then go for it.
And then Ace has rush. So he's killing it. So like even if you're dealing with like a big body, kind of like a 9k or something, or something huge, Ace and Marco just destroyed it. It's dead. It's gone. That's removal with bodies.
I was gonna say too, like that 7, the -3, -2, that -5k, that is challenging like a Big Mom, for example. That's a 7-8 Dawn challenges like Big Mom. It is. Not to mention though, like just Marco in general, because we talked about Marco blocker, but also just Marco. Like Marco and Vista. Marco becomes a 5-cost body that keeps bringing itself back every turn. If Sakazuki's still banned, he's never getting bottom decked, so you do actually have to respect Marco. And it's a 6-cost body that comes out and pops a 5k. Like, that's actually really, really good. And then Vista is also doing the same. He's a 3-cost popping a 5k. And I guess it becomes 4-cost pop a 5k cycle. Like, I don't know. This leader seems insane to me. I can't picture this leader not being good. I can't imagine it.
And then
go for it.
And then like I'm not sure if Fire Fist comes back in the format, but the fact that it still can, and then what Fire Fist was kill a 5, kill a 3. Now you could do double 5s, or you do a 7 and a 3.
I think it will see play because it is an event that pops based off of power, and this leader obviously just synergizes with that. But then because it's an event, also it synergizes with 5-cost Marco, which takes advantage of leader ability. So I'm pretty sure that that card does come back. I remember when OP05 was first revealed, we talked and was very confident that Sakazuki would be the best leader from that set. I think it's gonna be this. We haven't even seen the other 2 leaders, but I don't know how you print another leader that even compares to this. This is actually insanity. This leader is so absurd because we haven't even seen his like new cards yet. We haven't even seen his like what they're giving him moving forward. He's already insane just based off the current card pool. And he's a 4-life leader that hides behind a recurring blocker. Oh my god. Oh my god.
If I can get his bird form as the alternate art, I'll play this.
Oh, it better be.
God.
No, Marco's alt arts are always good.
Any closing thoughts on this leader before we wrap this one up?
I said my piece. He amazing.
Sakazuki's getting unbanned in OP08. Calling it.
I think so too. That's another video I would like us to do. I went ahead and put it down in like my notes app or whatever. Like a month later, is the Sokka ban still justified? Because if he doesn't get banned to OP07, and he's already in OP06, he's already being contested by a leader like Gecko Moria, and then in OP07, he was contested with Bonnie. And now OP08, he's gonna be competing with leaders like Marco and King. Like, should he really be banned? But anyway, that's another video for another day. So, with that being said, then until next time, we will see you guys.
Bye bye.
Later.